Bitcoin hoodie guy coming back with another Caspa. Today is the day. It's almost game time, my friends. It's almost January 7th, 8 p.m. UTC time right now. It's about 6:42 UPTC time. So you're looking about an hour and 20 minutes when the testnet 11 gets the 10 blocks per second, testing the Rust code base. So it's pretty exciting times, my friends. Let's get this. You can see the price is just right there under 10 cents. I mean, under 11 cents, 10.8 cents. Really not much new to see there. Um, you know, basically it went down a little bit, but it's been basically going sideways for a month and a half, downtrend a little bit. But, there's a lot of exciting things on the market right now. And this is a good graphic right here. Let's see if we can zoom in there. There we go. That shows the 1 block per second versus 10 blocks per second. This is Caspa enthusiast right here. I should give him a follow. And so, yeah, that shows how much difference the 10 blocks per second. Now you just need, the demand for the block space to pick up, because right now, if it's 1 block a second, um, you know, right here, 1 transaction per second, the transactions are fluctuating. I've seen up to like 3 or 4 or more. You can see the hash rate's looking good, 141. That is fluctuating. I saw that it went over 150. Someone posted that. I don't see it on here, but I did see someone post on X that it did get up to 150. The pace of testnet 11 block creation is mind-blowing, rapid. It's so fast that visualizing it feels like chasing a comet. Maybe the concept of visualization is lost, it seems, in this high-speed crypto universe. So right here, it shows right how fast it's going. So that's pretty amazing. And holding security, that's pretty awesome. Cass is trending on CoinMarketCap, probably nothing 9 hours ago. I know that Tectum was going crazy. You just got to stay in your lane. For me, there's a lot of stuff going on, but Caspa's had a lot of pumping already, but it's been basically going sideways when a lot of this other stuff was pumping. But 10 blocks, Jim, the ski bum, 10 blocks, second coming, showing what that visualization looks like. Are you ready? So it's pretty exciting times. You go check out what people are saying about Caspa today. We're about an hour away from that testnet live getting the 10 blocks per second. You can see right here, 3 hours ago, the only king ghost tag is Caspa. Caspa is 6 times 1,000 faster than Bitcoin and 4 times faster than Solana. This is unique revolution. Caspa and others, don't miss the train. The first Rust 11 speed test will be open to the public this evening at 8 p.m. Challenge friends and foes. So knowing that many projects have come and gone, focusing only on speed, show how do you know that Caspa will achieve sufficient adoption to gain the needed network effect? This is a great question. It's going to be on the community to spread the word, and then to market, decide if this particular use case with speed and security and emission schedules fit for them of their objective. So the Bitcoin community will need to get involved with Caspa eventually. And we need entrepreneurs to decide Caspa is a token they want to accept as a payment. Smart contracts are not the thing that Caspa truly needs. Not the saying that the Caspa truly needs to be innovative and proof of work. So some people think maybe mid 2025. We'll zoom out here. So there was someone else talking on Twitter. Let's see. Right here, Caspa Alliance. I guess I need to start following the right people here. Imagine for a moment in the future, ETF approved, crypto adoption increased, Caspa 10 plus blocks per second, hash rate exploding, tier 1 listing in place, and then smart contracts launch. And so who knows, we kind of talked about it, but like someone in that post talked about the emission schedule. When you look at the emission schedule for Caspa, it's going to get to pretty low inflation really quick, because basically by the end of this bull run, so it started off at 440 CAS rewards. And by the end of this bull run, say if it happens, just say around November 2025, it could happen sooner, it might happen who knows, the beginning of 2025. But just say for argument's sake, there it's already down to 38. So it's already went from basically 440 down to 40. And then by if you say, and then the next bull run is going to be what? Um, if you're looking at 2024, 2025, so you're looking 2028, 2029, then you're looking at down just to 7 Caspa to 3 Caspa, so you're looking 7 to 3 Caspa. So, the demand for the block space in the end, if the security is holding up and miners are increasing the hash rate, then security is looking good. And you can see a little bit of pullback there, but you can see overall what the hash rate's doing. But a great emission schedule, and those tokenomics, bring a lot of people in because with the fair launch. And yeah, you have some early people that have been in the project for a while that have cheaper bags, but those people are slowly getting caught, they're slowly, selling off, and people are getting a new cost average in for those coins. I hope they can deliver. IOTA is promising the same since 2017. Yeah, we'll see. We're going to find out a lot right now, today and in the coming days. With the Rust rewrite, the testnet 11, and showing the public what 10 blocks a second look like. And so right now the hash rate, keeps going up. Addresses are looking pretty good. And, there's some big catalysts on the horizon, 346. So those are, the addresses are inching up a little bit there. Some new whale. The humpbacks are still looking good. You can see that really there's only 10 addresses in the top 78 that have moved any Caspa for the last 24 hours. So that's a great feature. You can see right here when it shows 1,000 pages. If you go to the 1,000th page, that's someone with 200,000 Caspa to be in the top 10,000. So in the top 10,000, and so when you go here, and then only people that have moved. So out of the top 10,000 addresses, you close it down there, and about 10,000 have had any kind of movement of Caspa in their wallet. So 10,000, what's that? 10,000 out of okay, there's 10,000. So I guess 1,000 people roughly. Oh no, because it's 38. So about less than, because there's actually 1,000 pages. And when you go like that, there's only 38 pages. So very, very few people are actually moving their Caspa, because because I guess 10% would be 100 pages. So it's it's about 3.8%, I guess. About 3.8% of the addresses are actually moving Caspa out of the top 10,000 addresses. So that's pretty encouraging, if you ask me. That a lot of everyone that's basically holding 202,370 to sign and more, only about 3.8% are moving them. So bullish times with all this, and you never know the future. There's and that's the exciting part about it. But I think that Caspa is looking pretty good for this bull run, and time will tell. And it's a different landscape, and every project is getting its own merits. I'm thinking the testnet will definitely work out. These guys aren't launching something if they're not sure about it. I hope so too, Rich Rim. But testnet is not mainnet. It takes time for testing, and after there could be some problems coming up. But it happened with IOTA after they announced they solved the trilemma in 2018. I think anything can happen, but I do think that the team is not going to be bringing it, to the testnet 11 to make it public if it wasn't ready. And then also this gives a chance for the public to try to break it and go from there. And who knows? And there's a lot going on. That's what's kind of interesting. I mean, is there people we don't know about? There's some devs that are working on at least for the 10 understood, was curious to whether the transaction per second increases is linear to the blocks per second. Yes, it is, at least for the 10 blocks per second setting. But fast is BPS for me. Verifying 3,000 signatures per second is not a unique challenge and was never our target, simply because it's unrelated. And so I do think that right here is, and I talked a little last night when uh, person asked, when will smart contract dev work begin? And Michael Sutton says, I'm not working on smart contracts, but who says no one else isn't? So there might be some devs we don't know about that are working on it there, and there might not be anyone working on smart contracts. But, if that's a huge catalyst. And so it takes time. And I do think that the team is moving their best foot forward. And, there's this bull cycle, it's, if they had smart contracts, just any point in this bull cycle at the 2025 would probably, be pretty good. And depending on what type of game you're playing, I mean, who knows? Maybe some of the early holders, I saw someone said they think that a lot of them are going to sell at 90 cents. We don't know that. I mean, right now from $1, it's basically almost a 10x. So, it'd be, and you can look back at people that sold early Bitcoin, but sometimes it's hard for people to pass up a 10x, or if you have a 5 cent average, then you're looking at a 20x. But time will tell, and we're getting closer, I guess, getting close to about an hour away. And yeah, the people will be able to take the testnet for a test drive and check out the 10 blocks per second. And that, that graphic that they showed shows how fast it is. And like if you look at Solana is fast. And last time, they broke it and they had to shut down a lot. They had a lot of DDoS attacks last time. Apparently Solana fixed that. But Caspa is its own animal, and it's kind of doing its own thing. And it's kind of leading the way of what it's doing as a block DAG. And time will tell. And time will tell in the end with all these proof of works. Because at some point, if people, Bitcoin is going to run out of Bitcoin that the miners are going to get, so it needs to be transaction fees. Caspa will be the same. At some point, these emission schedule, the rewards for the miners will need to be replaced by transaction fees. If people stop using Bitcoin, then it loses its security. So time will tell, but there's a lot of bullish people. Caspa's got a strong community, and the devs are working hard. And maybe someone's working on smart contracts, maybe someone isn't. But the smart contracts, tier one listing, overall crypto sentiment, Bitcoin ETF. I mean, I think there's a lot of things. So stay bullish, my friends. I think it's an exciting time for Caspa, overall crypto market. And there's a lot of awesome development with Caspa. And I think it's doing something special. So let me know what you think in the comments. And stay bullish, my friends. And have a good day. Thanks for watching.